Hey everybody, it's Simon Sage, and I can officially say welcome to the finale of Breath of Fire 3. That's right, the finale, believe it or not. As crazy as it sounds, we're finally here. I did finally get Aura, just to show you guys that I put it on Mr. Pico. Yeah, Aura. That'll do great damage, power times 2, it's wonderful. Let's check our status. Pico's almost at 300 attack, under Bunyan. Then look at Nina, almost 300 intelligence, and Ryu almost 400 attack. You love to see it. Now, as you remember, probably a couple episodes ago, I think it was last episode, the episode before then, some episode long ago, I ran down here and Honey kind of ran away from us, and I was like, oh no, this is the final place, I don't want to do that yet. Well, here we are. There's still some random encounters down here, as you can tell. Oh, Diana's dress, I'm pretty sure that's like a really low rate drop, but I think it's really good. It is really good. Nice. We'll take it, we got Diana's dress. The Revenants can drop those occasionally if you're super lucky like me. Honey, what are you doing over there? Well, that looks interesting. Well, as we kind of learned a little bit about Honey more a couple episodes ago, Honey actually came from this factory and is like a information key unit thing. So it makes sense that Honey has the codes to get through here. I wonder what else she can do. Attention. Navigator code for highest level functions accepted. Access to library mode granted. Library mode? Now I wonder what that could mean. It's just hard to tell, and it's hard to not say anything without spoiling anything, because there's going to be a lot of tea spilled. This is the tea spilling finale. Okay, so be ready for all of the tea. It's going to cover your entire body, your clothes from head to toe. You're going to be drinking it, chugging it from the gallon. It's going to be slightly odd. Well, it looks just like our presence is powering it up. A hologram. Welcome. We serve the Almighty Goddess. Before you meet with the Holy Myria, please hear our words. Yeah, we're about to meet with Myria, and there's still random battles here. It's actually kind of annoying. We'll take any last bit of experience, I guess. Pico will probably get like one more level up while we're in here. Not that he's going to learn anything, but it's there. It's a thing that we can do, so we might as well do it, I guess. Do you have anything on the Holy Myria awaits you ahead? Alright, Holy Myria, well, let's learn what you have to say. Before the coming of Myria, the world was dying. The wounded earth was being covered by sand, and the very life was being sucked out of its inhabitants. Ew, that sounds disgusting. The grieving Myria used all her divine power to divide the world into two halves. One half being where you are now, the desert of death, and the other, the world you came from, overflowing with life. Well, it is true, there is quite a lot of life on our half of the earth separated by the ocean. I mean, maybe that's not the best scene to show, because that's like Jumptown and Steel Beach and stuff, and that wasn't like the most bright, vibrant places that we've seen. The two worlds are separated by vast and violent ocean you call the Outer Sea. Which protects your world from the desert. Well, that makes a lot of sense. So she's trying to protect our world from the desert of death that seems to be consuming the entire world. Is that the gist? The majority of life that escaped death was taken, like yourselves, to the other world. Interesting. So everybody was taken over there. Is there... I always kind of thought there should be hidden items around here. There never is. But I just always kind of am like, you know, I'm on edge. I'm like, there should be something hidden here. It is Maria's desire to protect life, to protect your world. Even a monster's life is sacred to Maria. Sounds like a lot of hoopla, if you ask me. In order to protect the life she so loved, Maria instituted many forms of safeguards and controls. Foremost among these is the control of technology. Well, this is interesting. Maria makes certain that no dangerous machines, like weapons, are developed, other than Momo's bazooka. Maria allows the use and repair of only existing machines and keeps the study of machines from leading to potentially destructive ends. So pretty much what we're learning here is that Maria is the ultimate pacifist. Like, she's a chaotic pacifist. Like, she will go to any means to have peace, whether that's limiting people's intake of certain things. Is this door? Hold up, I just don't want to make sure. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. But you know, she's willing to keep the peace and make sure everybody feels safe no matter the cost. A second control is achieved through the energy of Chrism ore. Chrism ore is fossilized remains of living beings. Transmuted by the blessed power of the divine Maria. You see, Chrism ore is no more than one of the ways Maria provides the world with her magical energy. So yeah, as we've been using Chrism throughout the entire game, you guys have kind of seen that. Chrism is used for the lighthouse, Chrism is used for everything all over. Nina's wand was powered by Chrism and reacted to the Chrism in a certain way. So, I mean, Chrism is throughout this world, so it makes sense that Maria was using that as a form of control. But now, it's finally time for us to meet God herself. Ray, Nina, Momo, Guardian Gar, and Ryu. My brave, strong children who have crossed the violent ocean and the burning desert. I am Maria. Oh, great and mighty goddess. We've journeyed far seeking you, that we might know the truth. Oh goddess, tell us, why did the brood have to be destroyed? Is there anyone who wishes the destruction of life? I certainly do not. However, the power of the brood was too great. Too great for my small, small world. As you know, this side of the world is almost entirely buried in sand, making it almost impossible for anything to survive, except for the giant thing that tried to punch you in the face. Life has been driven nearly to extinction. I don't know, it looks pretty green to me over here. But the Desert of Death was no joke. That was desolate, to say the least. I have to preserve what little is left. I had to save the rest of the world from the danger called the Brood. So what you're saying is, we should just sit back and let you take care of us? Like we were your babies or something, right? Exactly, Ray. If I did not hold it back, using the outer sea as a shield, the desert would slowly, inevitably spread across the entire world. If I did not continue to create the machines that are repaired and used worldwide, civilization as we know it would surely perish. But while we don't have the means now, someday we might be able to build our own machines. If the world were covered by sand, your lives would be consumed with the struggle to survive. You would not be able to build anything. Even if you succeeded in creating the machines you needed, can you say with certainty that you would not also build a weapon with which you might also destroy yourselves, Momo? In the past, this world was larger than you can imagine. Many people once lived here in Zarkon. But the people fought and quarreled, and the city was swallowed by the desert. I was unable to protect them. I will not make the same mistake again. I will protect you and all the life that is left. I understand what you're trying to say. We are weak, and maybe we do need help and protection. And the power of the Brood may be similar to the power that destroyed the city so long ago. But what are you saying we should do? Are you saying that Ryu must die? Or that he has to spend the rest of his life locked up in some little room? In an artificial world? Like Tipo? No kidding. I don't like the fact that this is all being controlled by you. That you're pulling all the strings. I'm just like the little kids, see? If you tell me to sit still, it just makes me want to run around more, yeah? Oh, goddess. We have no desire to give Ryu up to you, nor do we wish to see him killed. Having traveled with him, all I can say that I do not believe that the power of the Brood is as fearsome and dangerous as you claim it to be. I'm shocked that nearly the entire world is covered by sand, but with our power working together, and maybe, just maybe, enough, my children. I admire your bravery and courage, Ray. Whoa, he's just gone. There's no need to worry. I will erase your memories of this place and simply return you to where you belong, Momo. My strength is admittedly small, but it is all you have to live with. Do you understand, Nina? Thank you for bringing Ryu here, Guardian Gar. Your mission is now complete. Whoa, interesting. Pico, hello. What about me, Myria? You didn't call my name. Don't you know who I am? You're Yggdrasil? You won't be able to get away with this. Not while I'm around. All I'm doing is leading my children by the hand, giving them a world they can live in. Myria? These so-called children crossed the entire world to get here and overcame the myriad of barriers that you set before them, all for the sake of helping their friend, Ryu, find his destiny. Ryu? Very well. We will let Ryu decide. What do you want to do? If you give up your power, the world will continue to live under my protection, as it has until now. Your power, which has brought you here, is too big for the world, like the other brood once did. Accept your fate, my Ryu. Well, what do you guys think we should do? It's because of all that nonsense. She's going on about that Tibu ended up the way he did. She messed with my brother. That's the only thing I can't forgive. I brought you here simply because I wanted to know the truth about my own actions. It may have been a selfish reason, but I've learned one thing from all of this. Now, more than Myria, I trust you, Ryu. I know it won't make up for all the brood I killed, but I'm glad I brought you here. Oh, I guess they have two lines. I only know how to fix machines, you know? But we can dig up those machines, even if they're buried under the desert, and learn from them. Even if the world is covered in sand, we'd still be able to do something, as long as we don't give up, right? To tell the truth, all this talk about the end of the world or the desert, it's all just too big. I can't get a handle on it. You'll have to decide for yourself, Ryu. What's your second line, Ray? I don't care what you decide to do. I'm going to fight her. I don't know if I can win or not, but I gotta try. To tell the truth, I'm really frightened. We're not strong at all. I mean, we're kinda strong, Nina. Shit. If you go against fate, something awful might happen to the world. But I've always believed you weren't a bad dragon. I'll always believe that, no matter what happens. Pookie, Ryu, you have to believe in yourself and in those who believe in you. Pooh. Well, with that huge twist of fate, and Pico is Yggdrasil, a decision on which the fate of a world hangs in the balance. Give up the power of the brood and live in a peaceful world, watched over by the goddess, or believe in the power of the brood and travel into the empty desert, where unknown dangers await. Ryu decides to... I mean, if we give up our power, if the brood is so dangerous that it could crush the world, Myria's been doing a good job. Windy is green. Carrying the fate of the world was too much for Ryu. If giving up the power of the brood will allow the world to stay the same, then that's the best choice. You have made the right choice. Ryu, that is true strength. Giving up your horrible power to protect the world, I'm proud of you, Ryu. But Let us go, my Ryu. Ryu chose of his own free will to give up the power of the brood and stay with the goddess Myria. Just like Tipo did. And so time passes. Unchanging. The end. Thank you guys so much for watching Breath of Fire 3. I'm just kidding. There's no way we were gonna do that. Screw Myria. A decision on which the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Screw you, Myria. You're a total chaotic pacifist, which is kind of not okay at all. And you've killed so many. You've kind of destroyed my entire race. You fucked up my brother Tipo, just like Ray said. You've messed with the entire world, and you've been pulling the entire strings this whole time. We choose our own fate. We realized he couldn't give up his power. Of course he thought of his people and his destiny and Tipo, but more importantly, he felt that if he gave up his power, he would no longer be himself. That's a part of who Ryu is. Do you realize what it is you are trying to do? Do you? By making me your enemy, you realize you are making the whole world your enemy, don't you? I have faith that the brood, are not so foolish. Come, lower your weapon. Ryu realized it's foolish to challenge a god, but he held his ground. As he should. My poor Ryu. Your great power has driven you mad. What of those who do not have such power like the brood? They cannot live without my protection. By not giving up your power, you threaten their very existence. Just as I always believed, the brood truly are a danger, a threat to the world. Not true, Myria. It just means that life is no longer content to live in the little cage you have made for it. Idrisil, no matter what you say, I will protect this world for the sake of all life on it. Myria, life in your world has been protected from the desert and death, but that's not the same as living. Ryu, son of the accursed brood, the time for talk has ended. If you will not change your mind, it grieves me to harm you, but I have no choice. For the good of the world, you must die. Well, as we said before, I'm picking Nina and Pico to come with me. Hopefully I want to be in the magic formation. So I guess I want Nina in the back like that. Perfect. Alright guys, are you ready for the final battle? It pains me, it grieves me, my children, that I must take up arms against you, against the very life I've sworn to protect. But you must understand, Ryu, I can't let your power roam free in the world. To protect the lives of my other children, I must become unto a fury. Farewell, my children. And here is the goddess Myria herself. This is the toughest battle in the game, and we need to come at it with full force. So first things first, let's get War Shout going on everybody. I'm going to actually use Ryu to get shield on everybody. Pico, you can start off with a nice little focus while we kind of get everything set up real quick, because she's going to come at us, and she's going to come at us hard. We're going to need to make sure that we keep up on our healing, and we're going to need to make sure that we're as set up as we can at all times. Now, she does have a move that can clear all of our stat changes, so it's really about trying to get some hits in before then. I like to use Ryu to get a shield right off the bat, and then I'll have him turn. I like to have him turn into the warrior, actually, because it's just super useful. So Blizzard, it seems like Nina could take 2 of those if she had to. We have vitamins that I'll be taking advantage of course. And Ryu and Pico both regenerate HP. So let's get a second War Shout off. Let's go ahead and do the Ascension. You can steal from her, but at this point it's really not that worth it. Where's my badass warrior? That's my favorite in the whole game. Let's get a focus off again. And then once we're fully set up, then we can kind of make decisions on what we need to do moving forward. Whether it's another shield, whether we start throwing up some barriers, whether we start healing, or just straight up have Nina start enlightening so then she can do some damage as well. We're in it for the long haul in this battle. I'll let you know that now. And I did this on purpose. Look at the background off to the right of the screen. That's the portrait of Myria in the ancient text that we saw in Dragonair, and now here she is in front of us. It's crazy how that all kind of comes full circle. So Ryu, you've got 2 War Shouts on you already, so we'll go ahead and just do that. Nina, you can straight up be healed by a vitamin, so we'll do that, and then let's have Pico use Aura too. Let's double Aura this lady to start off with our first damage. Let's see, 1464 from Ryu. Not bad at all. Now the thing is I'm going to be using Wisdom Fruit and stuff on Ryu to try to maintain this warrior form. 1304 from Pico, not bad. Because obviously that is how we're going to be putting out most of the damage. As you can tell, Myria has most of the big hitter moves. Let's go ahead and hit an Aura again. Let's have Nina use those vitamins wherever they went. Now that's always an issue, is kind of remembering where I put everything. Vitamins with an S. Where are they at? I have Moon Tears, but I don't really want to use those yet. Vitamin. Where's the vitamins? I know I got some. At least I thought I did. Well, shoot, if I didn't, that kind of sucks. We have hourglasses. I'll be using those eventually, too. Well, shit, did I not get vitamins? Then let's go ahead and use some Moon Tears just to heal everybody up right now. And I'm actually going to use Pico's turn to use... Where's my Wisdom Fruit at? I see Wisdom Seed. Do I have fruits? Do I not have all the items that I thought I had going into this? Very possible. Wow, so I only see Wisdom Seeds, which, what, only give you like 20, right? Oh, that's going to be a lot harder to maintain when I'm chucking out auras every time. I might just have to... I don't know. We'll see. But at least that helps. I guess you could probably put Transfer on Nina, because she has just an abundance of AP. But I didn't really want to do that yet. Hit it with another aura. Nina, you can go ahead and enlighten yourself. Let's see what that's like. And then let's have you hit him with another Wisdom Seed. Really wishing I had Wisdom Fruits, but at least we're pumping out minimum 1,500 damage every turn. Minimum. Go, coming in clutch. Venom, ugh, I think that can poison. Yeah, that's disgusting. So, I'm actually going to take that opportunity to go ahead and use the moon tears again to get everybody just kind of up to par. I know I only have one more after that, but hopefully we can keep just doing good stuff, because they're both confused and everything. Like, oh, straight up murdered Pico. That's worst case scenario. Alright, so now we kind of got to focus up. Oh, and she's using it again. Of course you are, Maria. It can be such a bitch. I guess I might as well just use Ryu all the way up while I can, and then we'll go from there after that point. But let's at least get Pico back up. But yeah, do as much damage as we can while we can. And then once it's over, I guess. I will have... Oh, man. She 3 times in a row with the Venom, Maria. You hate me, clearly. Ryu regains his sanity. Pico's still confused, but I think I can take any Pico hits, so we'll do that, and then we will multivitamin my little Pico boy, because he needs it bad. And that'll be my last aura from him, but then at least I can be focusing with Pico and be using aura, so it's not the end of the world. Ugh, of course you hit Nina. In my head I was like, anybody but Nina. So that's the thing that low, like, yeah, all auxiliary magic. So War Shout, we gotta reapply it now, and that sucks. Alright, Nina, let's have you hit yourself with a multivitamin. Ryu, go ahead and hit Pico with that Panacea. And Pico, you start doing your focus again. We gotta get back on our feet here. That's the thing, is Maria will knock you down over and over and over again. But hopefully, Evil Eye that completely paralyzes somebody. Dang it, and of course she got him with it. I think I'm gonna have Nina use War Shout just so then we have that start working, but we got a Panacea Pico again. Otherwise it's for naught. Nice, everybody's attack is back up. Oh, Venom. God, she hates us. Poor little Pico's hit with everything. But he's back now, he's good. Now we gotta get Ryu kind of taken care of again, so let's get that Panacea on Ryu. Pico needs to focus. Because it's becoming time, it's like, okay, now we need to really crunch down and do some damage here. I think Ryu still has Shadow Walk, so if I give him a Wisdom Seed, he can still pump those out a little bit. Got those attack up on everybody, sick. Ugh. Hit me with that Venom again, Maria. You are just an evil, evil lady. And of course, Pico's confused. Hit her, please. 252, not bad. Alright, Panacea Pico. And let's have Ryu use a multivitamin on himself. He deserves it. I guess I could have just had Nina use Cure if, well, no, it's better to use the Panacea because if she's not low on HP. Cure takes like 14 AP, oh my god, AP already. Even with her having the Shaman's Ring. And she hit Pico again. I mean, you can't make this up, this is ridiculous. Yeah, let's see what Holy Strike does. At least do some kind of damage to Maria at this point. She's just playing with me. Hitting that Venom every time. 307, that's not bad. Ah, Sanctuary. It's just so worth it to have the War Shout that I continue to do so. Let's give myself that Wisdom Seed. Let's get some focuses going. This is what we needed. This is definitely going to be a longer episode, so hopefully you guys like longer episodes. Get that war shout off. Hell yeah. And then at least Ryu can do something with a little bit of AP. Inferno, I'll take that. At least you're just doing damage. That's something I can deal with, my Ryu. The other stuff, not so much. Venom. Obviously, this music is amazing too. I haven't pointed it out. So good. So let's use Shadow Walk. Let's focus one more time, and then we'll aura her. Because 2 Shadow Walks, 2 focuses, and an aura. That's gonna be some. That's gonna be that 1400 damage from Pico again. 761 from a Shadow Walk from Ryu, though. Oh, you bitch. I think that gets rid of Pico's focuses, too. So I'm just going to use... If he has at least one, I'm going to use it. Because, like, we're not really putting out any damage. Let's War Shout again, Shadow Walk again, and let's Aura. With 1 focus under Pico's belt. Yeah, obviously you see a lot of War Shower animation in this battle specifically, but it's just so worth it to get these boys powered up so they can just start doing damage. Like 670 from Ryu, I want to see that all the time. 1295 from Pico, yes please, any day of the week. Ooh, she's already starting to use Restore on herself, so she must be low on HP. That heals her for 300. We don't care about that. Skill another War Shout. Ryu needs another Wisdom Seed on himself. Let's get Pico at least 1 focus if we can. Unless she gets rid of auxiliary magic. This is our 2nd War Shout though. So that's good. I want to get an Enlighten off and start using Nina's magic to do some damage too. But you kind of just have to get lucky enough to get ahead to that point. Holocaust. Ugh, this move is terrifying. I'm glad she showed it off at least once though. It's gonna kill Nina, for sure. Oh, Nina's alive. Barely. Good for her. That Holocaust move is absolutely terrifying. Alright, Nina, let's give yourself a multivitamin. Ryu, Shadow Walk again. Pico, let's hit Aura, because you gotta focus on you already, so any damage we can put out, we're doing it. Full send. Full send. I love how her hair just drips down her scaly skin. Like, it's super creepy and gross, but also the attention to detail on her sprite. Like, this is one of the most epic boss fights ever. I just love her design of her sprite. Oh my god, she's doing crazy damage to everybody. 816 from Pico, not the best, but not the worst. Alright, Nina, let's get you to use Cure on Ryu. Ryu, you can use a vitamin on Nina. Pico, let's focus. This will be good, because then even if she hits me with another Holocaust, I think Pico can survive. Which is what I want. I really just don't want her using Venom and crap like that. She's just spamming those Holocausts now. Oh, she did get Pico with that. Shitty. Alright, well, Nina needs a vitamin herself. Because that Holocaust is quite deadly. And then let's get an Ammonia off on Pico and pray that she doesn't use like a multi-targeting move like that again. You don't need to constantly spam Holocaust, my Rhea. We get it, you can, it's terrifying. Oh, that's her regular attack. Oh, so gross. Alright, Nina, you can use Cure on Pico, Ryu. Use a multivitamin on yourself, Pico. Focus. Because now we'll have to redo the war shots as far as Pico's concerned, which is unfortunate, but I still just want to put out some kind of damage. Anything we can get our hands on. So if you can get one focus off now, what is she going to do? Restore? I'm okay with that. 300? I don't care. That's fool's change. Nina, let's War Shout. Ryu, Shadow Walk. Pico, one more focus. Holocaust, that's okay. Really, only Nina will immediately need healed from that. And then hopefully we can start getting some damage pumped out. Because we need it. If Pico can hit her with an aura right there, we'll see. It might be enough to kill her. I don't know. That might be high hopes. 895 though. I forget how much HP she has, but it's a shit ton. She has so much. Alright, Nina. Get you healed. Shadow Walk with Ryu. Aura with Pico. And as long as she doesn't like Venom and mess everything up and ruin my life, yeah, Inferno, I can take that. That is a-okay. I'll heal Pico up after this. Ooh, 1180 from a Shadow Walk on Ryu. Are you freaking kidding me, Pico? I'm pissed. That's awful. I can't believe that just happened. Let's get a Wisdom Seed on you. Pico, I hate you. What the frick, dude? Let's do a super combo. I can't believe Pico just missed that there. That was terrible. Seven, that's not the worst, not the best, but not the worst. 677, ugh. Maliner, who's that gonna hit? Pico, good thing I just healed him. That is Danger Town. Let's have Nina use Barrier on herself, I think that's smart. Shadow Walk. And then Pico, why don't you do some healing for once in your life, huh? Since you're being a jerk. Let's start pumping out damage with Nina instead. This is why I like this party, is because you can just kind of shift gears on who needs to do the healing and stuff, and you're gonna have to. Oof. 864 from Ryu though. You love to see it. Alright, little Ryu's healed a little bit. So I want Nina to use Cure on Pico, Ryu, Vitamin, Nina. And then Pico, you can multivitamin Ryu. Because I think Ryu can maybe survive one hit. I don't know if that's true or not though. At least that helps. And then Nina's up to speed, she can survive a hit because she's the fastest. That's the thing. You want to keep Nina around because she is the fastest. Without Ray on the team, that's a big factor. Let's see who can pump out the most speed. Here's Holocaust again. As much as you love to see it. That barrier actually helped Nina a lot. So let's check that barrier out on Ryu, because he's doing a lot of work too. And get a... let's do beef jerky on Ryu. That helps. Let's see what Shadow Walk is doing now. Still 1,000 damage, I'm liking it. Hitting me with the Sirocco. Hopefully Ryu can survive that now. Oh yeah, that barrier helps a lot, Alright. So now we kind of got to collect ourselves this round 1. Nina used a beef jerky on herself. We'll have a wisdom seed on Ryu. Pico. I don't even know what I want you to do anymore. Let's just have you use a vitamin on yourself. Or... yeah, vitamin. Everybody heal this round, especially because the Holocaust is here. I don't know if Nina's going to survive that. I'm actually surprised that Myria went first that round. Oh, she barely survived. Good for you, Nina. Perfect. Wisdom seed for Ryu. I think just a vitamin for Pico. Yikes. So let's have Nina actually use Enlighten this turn. No, that seems too risky. You can cure Pico. Keep the Shadow Walks going because it's great damage. And then you can multivitamin Ryu. Ryu's our main form of damage at this point. Ew, Venom. It got Pico, that sucks. Still doing about 1,000 damage a turn with that though. Ooh, nice hit. Let's heal Pico there. Let's get the Shadow Walk. The thing is I just can't deal with them being confused. If he was just blind and poisoned, that's fine. There she goes. There she goes. We did it. I was wondering how much more HP she had. First try, by the way. It's over. No. For you, it's just the beginning. It was a long, hard journey. But we did the right thing, didn't we, Ryu? Gar? As a guardian, my life must end. Here with the goddesses. Time to die. Go. From now on, you must walk on your own. My world. I tried, but it wasn't enough. I fear the world will be destroyed again. What should I have done? What could I have done? If there is a God, answer me. What should I have done with the brood? Sister? It's for the best, Myria. You've protected this world until now. You went too far in your attempt to wipe out the brood. In the end, that was something your children had to overcome to go beyond in order to walk on their own. They can take care of themselves better than you think. They and the world are stronger than we think. I'm sure of it. The finale of this game is always wild. I just think that this whole little cinematic thing, and I stayed quiet for a minute because the music is so wonderful, but I think this is so cute, and I love how that you get to see them in, like, their 3D models that the game obviously made for them at some point. I just think that they're so cute. This game did a really good job just with everything. There's Momo. There's Ray. They don't show Pico and Gar here for some reason. But that is Breath of Fire 3. Guys, we 100%ed that game. We went all the way through. I'm actually going to turn off. I don't know if the music in the background here is copyright or not, so I just turned it off because it probably is. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, this whole series. I appreciated so much of the support. This has been the biggest, longest standing series for me. It's such a close game to home for me too, that I think it's really cool that that ended up working out. So thank you guys so much for that. This has been an incredible experience for me through and through, and I think this is maybe the series that maybe we'll look back on this 10 years from now and be like, that's the series that launched his career. I had a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that I got to share this game with you guys and this whole experience, because this game is so great. Breath of Fire as a franchise was so great until they just killed it, but we don't want to have to talk about that. Obviously I have a lot of nostalgia with this game, so I'm swayed, but this episode has already been crazy long, even though it's a finale, so I'm actually going to end it off here. Thank you guys so much for just everything during this whole series. I mean, you guys are what make this possible, and I just appreciate you, and I want you guys to know that. Thank you for experiencing this game with me again. And I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Smash that like button. And I'll catch you on the flip side.